Imagine waking up to a nightmare, one where the people you love and trust most are suddenly no longer safe.
And he said that he didn't mean to hurt me. He loved me.
Now, what if the threat came not from the outside world, but from within your own home?
I was laughing when I killed my mother.
Why'd you get rid of that shirt?
It had pieces of my mother's brain stuck to it.
It's the kind of horror that feels almost impossible to believe. Children who turn on their parents, committing acts that defy all understanding. In today's video, we're delving into the disturbing and chilling cases of children who committed the ultimate betrayal. Brace yourself as we uncover the twisted stories behind children who killed their parents.
Lyle Menendez placed a frantic call to 911.
What's the problem? Someone killed my parents.
Imagine finding out that two brothers, young and wealthy, would turn on their own family in one of the most infamous cases in U.S. history. In 1989, Lyle and Eric Menendez shocked America when they brutally murdered their parents, Jose and Kitty, in their Beverly Hills mansion. Their claim? Years of emotional and physical abuse that they could no longer endure. The brothers spent millions in the months following the murders, raising suspicions that their motive was greed rather than trauma. Their trial captivated the nation, making the Menendez brothers a chilling reminder of betrayal within family walls.
I just walked into the room, I just started firing, and I don't know. I didn't think about these things. I didn't think, where was this, where was that? I just started firing, and I don't know.
Today, new evidence has surfaced. A letter from 1988 where Eric details abuse by his father, along with claims from Roy Rosselló, a former Menudo member, who alleges he too suffered abuse at the hands of Jose Menendez. Los Angeles County Prosecutor George Gascon is set to present this evidence, with many, including Kim Kardashian, supporting their release. A new hearing scheduled for November 2024 may offer the Menendez brothers a sliver of hope, reawakening the question of justice in this haunting family tragedy.
That wait till your dad gets home, I'll tell him, and I wish you were never born. You're stupid. I hate you.
How old were you when you heard things like, I wish you were never born?
7.
Picture a quiet Canadian town, suddenly shattered by a teenage girl's shocking betrayal. In 2006, Jasmine Richardson, only 12, plotted with her 23-year-old boyfriend Jeremy Steinke to murder her parents and younger brother. Motivated by forbidden love and a desire for freedom, the pair committed the brutal killings while Jasmine's younger brother slept. The tragedy left the small town reeling, struggling to understand how a young girl could turn on her own family. Jasmine's case remains one of Canada's most notorious, a stark reminder of innocence lost too soon.
Police dispatcher, Saginaw North.
Hi, my name is Chris Porco. I was just called by the Times-Union saying that my parents were found dead.
What would drive a college student to attack the very people who raised him? Christopher Porco's name became infamous in 2004 after he used an axe to assault his parents in their Del Mar, New York home. His father tragically died, while his mother, miraculously surviving, was left with no memory of the attack. Christopher denied involvement, but mounting evidence pointed toward him as the culprit. His motive? Financial strain and a desire for independence. Christopher's case stands as a chilling tale of greed and betrayal, hiding beneath a veneer of family loyalty.
Having said that, a criminal trial is as much about narrative as it is about evidence, and you got to hand it to the
Do you remember telling them that you felt mainly responsible because Derek took the hits, but you were the one who gave him the idea?
I did say that.
In 2001, the King brothers, Alex, just 12, and Derek, 13, left their small Florida town in shock. The boys killed their father with a baseball bat, allegedly influenced by an older family friend who manipulated their young minds. The case raised disturbing questions about the vulnerability of young minds and the tragic outcomes of misplaced trust. The King brothers' story is a haunting look at the fragility of innocence and how easily young lives can be turned down a dark path. Imagine plotting against the people who loved and supported you. In 2003, Andrew Walmsley, driven by greed, orchestrated the brutal murder of his parents with the help of his girlfriend and her brother. The motive? Andrew's desire to inherit his family's fortune. The murder took place in their quiet Texas home, leaving the community stunned and heartbroken. His case remains a powerful reminder of how ambition can twist loyalty into betrayal, resulting in one of Texas's most shocking cases of familial violence.
You killed your mother. And why did you kill her?
She wasn't taking care of my family.
What happens when darkness and silence consume a young mind? On August 10, 2012, in Hendersonville, Tennessee, 15-year-old Zachary Davis carried out an unthinkable act, bludgeoning his mother, Melanie Davis, with a sledgehammer as she slept, striking her head approximately 8 to 15 times. Zachary's troubled history began with the loss of his father and unaddressed mental health issues, quietly unraveling in the years that followed. That night, after killing his mother, Zachary attempted to set fire to their home, dousing the game room with whiskey to create an accelerant. His older brother Josh narrowly survived, alerted by a fire alarm that awoke him in time.
You ever laugh? Sometimes. What makes you laugh? Various things, very funny.
Zachary was apprehended hours later, and during his trial he showed no remorse, even laughing while recounting the sound of the sledgehammer blows.
Did she make a noise?
I could just hear the hammer hitting her head.
And what did it sound like?
There was this wet, thumping sound.
Though some experts argued that he suffered from psychosis, others believed his actions were premeditated. Found guilty, Zachary received a life sentence, meaning he could face a minimum of 51 years before any chance of parole. His case is a chilling reminder of the unseen battles and unaddressed trauma that can lurk in young minds, with devastating consequences.
Why not kill her a week earlier or a week later?
I just thought it was a good time.
Have you ever wondered how a family home can turn into the scene of an unthinkable tragedy? Carly Gregg, just 14 years old, shocked the small community of Brandon, Mississippi on March 19, 2024. After her mother, Ashley Smiley, discovered Carly's marijuana use and vape pens, a heated confrontation erupted. That same day, Carly took a Magnum pistol from her parents' bedroom, fatally shooting her mother 3 times. The horror escalated when Carly's stepfather, Heath Smiley, returned home. She shot him in the shoulder in a failed attempt on his life. At just 15, Carly was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole. Her defense argued she was in a mental health crisis, but the jury rejected this. Carly's case is a harrowing reminder of how untreated mental health issues can spiral into tragedy, leaving lasting scars on all involved.
Verdict of the jury is count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Carly Madison Gregg, guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment. Count 2, we the jury find the defendant, Carly Madison Gregg, guilty of attempted murder as charged in the indictment.
Say, like, specific, like, did he hurt them? Are they still alive?
My understanding of it was that he killed them.
Imagine a party thrown over the bodies of loved ones. Tyler Hadley shocked his hometown in 2011 when he bludgeoned his parents to death, then hosted a house party while their bodies lay hidden in a bedroom. Tyler was only 17, and his motive remains a disturbing blend of rebellion and thrill-seeking. Friends mingled, unaware of the horrors hidden behind closed doors. The story of Tyler Hadley is a haunting reminder of the darkness that can hide behind teenage bravado and rebellion.
I still don't understand myself and the reasons for my atrocious actions. I really don't know. Contrary to what anyone else may tell you, I'm telling you the truth.
Shit. I looked at her, I said no. I said good night. And I knew I was gonna kill her.
Before becoming a notorious serial killer, Edmund Kemper's life took a dark turn at home. In 1964, at just 15, Kemper killed his grandparents in cold blood, marking the start of a terrifying spree. Years later, he returned to murder his mother in a calculated act of rage. His intelligence and chilling composure earned him infamy, casting a shadow over the true horror of his crimes. Kemper's story reveals the terrifying potential for evil that can emerge from a fractured family life.
What were you convicted of?
8 counts of first-degree murder.
And everybody was like running and getting out of there.
In 1998, the small town of Springfield, Oregon was rocked by Kip Kinkle's tragic rampage. After killing his parents, Kip, only 15, went on to attack his high school, leaving a trail of devastation. His actions, fueled by untreated mental illness and anger, left the community reeling and raised difficult questions about violence in youth. Kip's case is a heartbreaking reminder of the need for mental health support and the tragic consequences when it's absent. It's hard to comprehend what drives someone to such extreme, tragic actions, especially against the very people who raised them. These stories force us to confront the darkest aspects of human relationships and the hidden tensions that can boil over into unimaginable violence. Which of these cases shocked you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the mysterious and unsettling truths of human nature. We'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and keep looking for answers.